Well, hey there, you awesome bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs. It is I, Little Wolf, and welcome to my den. Go ahead and come on in, but please wipe your paws before entering, and go ahead and take a seat by the fire. The cauldron is bubbling, so you can have your choice of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. And it is now Wednesday here in Alaska, so I figured let's have another Get Over Hump Day radio play by the fireside. And if you do need help in any other way, you can always hit me up on my Discord if you ever feel like you need to talk to me, or you can probably grab somebody who's either in my wolf den or inside of my swordsman group, and you'll be able to talk with them if you need to, just in case. And if you don't feel like you can do that, you can always hit up the US suicide hotline number, and that's 1-800-273-8255. Once again, that's 1-800-273-8255. And if you need to text instead of talking, you can always hit them up at 741-741. And if you're in any other country out there besides the US, you can always hit up suicide.org/international suicidehotlines.com. Or no, .html, sorry. I'm so used to things being .com, sorry. And one of these times I'll actually remember that whole thing and not have to worry too much about it. Okay, so, like I said, this is going to be another Elmer adventure from Chetters, Tales from the Morgue. And this one's going to be a two-parter, and I was thinking I would go ahead and split this one up into one video for part 1, and then make another video for part 2 and premiere that later on in the day, just to sparse it out a bit, and so it's not all stuck just on one video. And I kinda think that'll help it out a bit more, cause I think like when you think of old radio plays or two-parter TV shows, they're always split apart, and then later on you find out what happens. But I also wonder if you guys would like me to put each part into its own video versus putting both parts into one video. And there's at least 2 or 3 other stories that are split up between 1 to 3 parts, so we can try and do this either way. But with this one, it's Elmer and the 1-800 satellite story. And in this one, Elmer has been cited in the paper as being a hero for saving a bunch of alligators or crocodiles, one of the two, but they were being transported, and so he helped capture up all of the other ones that were let loose. But there's also another story where I think like UFOs are supposedly being seen, and people are disappearing, so if I remember right, that's what happens. And the other fun part about this is I get to sit down with you guys and go ahead and listen to it, and I'll be learning almost what happens at the same time. So, let's go ahead and look at the first part of Elmer and the satellite. Let's see what happens in this episode.
M&J Audio Theater presents Chetters, Tales from the Morgue.
in and have yourself a seat. Rest your weary bones. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Chetters, the morgue attendant. I am also a licensed embalmer and the resident storyteller. Now, let's see what I have for you today. Yes. Yes. My story for today begins in Biloxi, at a new restaurant owned by a retired seaman named Buford Van Horn. Buford's Bar and Seafood Place, it was called.
I'll have a cherry pie special there, Buford.
Alrighty, one cherry pie special coming up. Will you be having any coffee with that, Mr. Ferris?
Yeah, give me a coffee with about 6 sugars.
Oh, a sugar coffee. I got you.
I'm finished with this paper, Cecil, if you want it. Be sure to check out the headline. It's a doozy.
Thank you, Doc Stone. Now, let's see here. Oh, no, it happened. Look at this, Buford.
Yeah?
Elmer Corn made the front page.
Oh, well, that's not a surprise. He's the talk of the town.
Saved from gator attack. Tuesday afternoon, a truck transporting 12 Louisiana gators to Marshall County overturned on Highway 171. The alligators escaped into the streets of Biloxi and caused a panic among the citizens. A local resident, Elmer Corn, risked his life to capture the 12-foot-long gators. It was a good example of mind over manpower, said Mr. Corn, of the ordeal.
Yeah.
Dadgummit!
Huh?
Buford, I helped Elmer with that. I should get some credit, too.
Well, now, maybe you can be one of them there unsung heroes.
Yeah.
Here's your pie, Mr. Ferris.
You know, the sun will still set and rise without that Elmer Corn. Thank you, Buford.
Hey, mister, my daddy says that you know Elmer Corn, is that right?
Yeah, I know Elmer Corn, and what's it to you, little girl?
He's my hero. I want to get his autograph.
You don't want Elmer Corn's autograph. Heck, he's just a manure hauler. That's all he is.
But he wrestled all those alligators. Not even my daddy could do that.
Yeah, well, he didn't exactly wrestle him.
Well, it looks like old Mr. Corn is quite a popular fella. I think I'll name my cherry pie after him.
Sure, you just do that, Buford. How about this? Let's erect a gold statue in his honor, and then rename the town Elmer City. How about that?
I never thought of that.
Hey, little girl, come over here.
Yeah, sir.
I bet Elmer Corn can't dislocate his shoulders
What are you
like
gonna-
I can.
what are you gonna do?
Watch this.
I've never seen nothing like that before, Mr. Ferris.
Wait a minute. Isn't that neat? You don't like it? It'll just come back into place.
How's that, Miss Van Carlton? See something? Well, if it isn't the man of the hour. Hey, everyone, Mr. Corn's here. Oh, now, come on.
Yeah,
Now, all right, let's settle down now. I told him not to make such a fuss and print that story in the paper.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, come Cecil, what in
Yeah.
the world happened to your shoulder?
I dislocated my shoulders on purpose.
Shoot,
Look
fall.
at this. If I try hard enough, I can touch them both together.
Oh, no, don't do that, Cecil. Dadgum. They're liable to get stuck that way. That ain't nothing to brag about.
Hey, Elmer, I've got a grizzly bear for you to wrestle.
All right. Okay, you fellas stop pulling my dadgum leg. Now, y'all know how the Biloxi Gazette blows everything out of proportion. Now, I didn't wrestle no dadgum gator. I got the whole idea from a cartoon. I just rubbed them on the belly. They get just as docile, they go right to sleep. Well, heck, Cecil helped me load them back into the truck.
I sure did. Heck, I was holding the most dangerous part, the jaws. I could have got my arms bit off.
Ain't nothing worse than a fella who brags.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Cecil deserves the credit. I mean, even a drowsy gator can be dangerous. So, Cecil, we still on for tonight? You gonna come over and watch the wrestling matches with me? The Mala Warrior's gonna unleash a new hold, the Persian Spine Snapper.
Well, I don't know, Elmer. I just might not be able to make it tonight. How about that?
Well, suit yourself. That just means more chili dogs for me. Gracious sakes alive, what a noise.
Elmer!
Yeah, shook the whole place. What in the world was that?
Elmer, I saw it through the window. It came from the sky. It landed in Miss Pluckett's backyard.
Dadgum. Look at the size of that thing, Mr. Buford. Whatever it is, it's landed in old Winter Pluckett's yard. Lord, that old woman's gonna have a conniption feast. It's a big metal thingamajig. But the size of my trailer home. Yeah, it's drawing a little crowd of onlookers, I see. You can bet your price dear this is gonna be in the front page of the Gazette tomorrow. Oh, yeah, this is exciting news. Almost as exciting as you wrestling in Malibu. Oh, well, you get on out of here. Well, let's go golf with the rest of them. What do you say?
Now, I want something done about this, Sheriff. Are you gonna do your duty and get these people off in my yard, or do I have to go get my squirrel gun?
Now, you just simmer right down, Miss Pluckett. If there's gonna be any shooting done around here, I'm gonna do it myself.
Hot dog, we get to use our pistol, Sheriff?
Let's don't go for our guns quite yet. What do you say, Roland?
Okay.
Why don't you go up and tell that crowd to back away from that thing? We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Yes, sir, Sheriff. I'll go over there and holler at them right now. All right. Okay, everybody. Everybody back off now. Back off. It's police business. Don't make me use the tear gas and the rubber bullets now.
Okay. You got any idea what that thing is, Sheriff?
Well, I don't know, Elmer. It's a big metal thorn in my side is what it is. Big hunk of space junk, probably. Just had to fall during lunch hour.
I'll bet you it's a meteorite. I'm gonna go poke it with a stick.
Now, you ain't gonna get near that thing, Ernie. You see, you can hear that humming noise coming from it. That doohickey still got some power in it. You stay away from that thing.
Well, here comes Cecil Ferris in his motorcycle. He might have some ideas of what it is.
Yeah, sure. Ask Cecil. That'll be good for a laugh.
Now, you ease up on Cecil.
Whoa!
Hey, Cecil.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, Elmer. Sorry it took me so long with my sickle kept breaking down.
Cecil, that pile of junk ain't worth the air in its tires. Why don't you just scrap that eyesore?
You watch what you say about my sickle, Bert. That thing can't defend itself.
Now, let's not scuffle, boys. Let's not scuffle. We were studying on what this thing is, Cecil.
Yeah.
You got any guesses?
Well, I guess it could be a UFO.
Ain't that just like a hick? If it falls from space, it's gotta be a UFO.
Yeah, Cecil, you reckon there's some face-melting aliens in there?
Dadgummit, why won't anybody listen to me?
Now, y'all get off Cecil's back. I ain't seen near one of y'all come up with an idea that's better than he has. UFO sounds just about as good as any.
Yeah, right,
When it comes to being a hick, Ernie, you got that down to an art form.
Now, wait a second.
But now, I think, boys, I think I got this narrowed down. Whatever that thing is, it comes from this planet.
How you figure?
Look on there on the side. Look at there.
Right.
It's writing, and it's English, too.
It sure is.
Look at there. Property of Innovatrix, a private firm. Patent pending. If this satellite falls to Earth, please call 1-800-BIG-BANG. Big Bang, that don't sound good.
I want that big old thing off in my property. You understand, Sheriff?
Yes, Miss Pluckett, yes. It looks like it only weighs about 20 tons, so I'll tell you what, I'll hook it up to the squad car and I'll drag it out in the ditch for you, all right?
Sheriff, I think me and the boys got it figured out. I think it's a satellite. It's got a number on the side of it. 1-800-BIG-BANG.
Big Bang, Big Bang. I gotta write that down on my hand.
Later, on a small, secluded tropical island.
Here is your martini, Mr. Golden Spoon.
Oh, bless you, child. Basking in this hot sun works up a thirst. Beer, dear love, find someone to shimmy up that tree and retrieve me a pineapple, would you? I'm a tad peckish. There's a good girl.
Of course, Mr. Golden Spoon. There's a telephone call for you on line 2. It's Mr. Van Swizzle.
Van Swizzle? I told him not to call me here. Can't they run things for 2 bloody weeks? Now, this better be an emergency of biblical proportion, so I'll have his eyes cut out. Hello?
Van Swizzle here.
Van Swizzle, you boob. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
We have a code red, Mr. Gold.
What?
The satellite has come down from orbit.
Egad, man. Say it's not so. Darling,
Yes,
massage my temples, would you?
of course.
I received a call from America 5 minutes ago.
America.
The satellite landed in a rural village of Biloxi, it is called, I believe.
Biloxi.
The local police officer called. He
Yeah.
informed me that the satellite was indeed humming.
Humming. Zounds. That means it's still functioning. Meet me at the Heathrow Airport in 4 hours, Van Swizzle. We're going to Biloxi the minute we can book a flight.
Yes,
Pray for the sake of your career we are not too late.
indeed I will be praying.
Oh, why can't my life run smoothly? After all, I'm rich.
There now, Mr. Golden Spoon. Here's your pineapple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your amazement, and for the Biloxi Gazette, Cecil Ferris, alias Dandy Daredevil, will defy death by jumping this 30 feet high and 50 foot long, whatever it is.
I can't believe you're doing this, Cecil. You're gonna break your full neck or worse.
Elmer, this is something I just have to do. Now, we're just gonna see who's gonna be on the front cover of the Biloxi Gazette tomorrow.
Well, I know who's just liable to be in the obituaries. Cecil, that old motorcycle ain't gonna jump that satellite. Hey, Sheriff, you gotta do something about this. That old scooter, it's held together with chicken wire. He's gonna break every bone in his body.
Now, you just cool off, Elmer. He ain't gonna hurt himself. We got an ambulance standing by in case he does. Besides, he's donating half the ticket money to the policeman's ball.
Attention, everyone. Get your camcorders rolling. The death-defying stunt will now begin.
Sakes alive.
Whenever you're ready, Cecil.
Cecil, get off that sickle.
No.
Come on, you ain't got nothing to prove.
No.
Let's go frog gigging.
You hear that, Elmer? You hear that? I'm gonna be famous now. Now you just step back. I'm gonna jump that thing now.
Oh, dang, I hope that flimsy plyboard ramp holds up. Howdy, Miss Maddox, over here.
Elmer, I just got here. What's going on here now?
Miss Maddox, it's Cecil. Dang fool's trying to find a quick way to a broken neck.
Got to go. Keep going.
Oh, did you see what happened, Elmer? The sun was in my eyes.
Yeah, I seen it, Sheriff, but it happened so quick it took a second for my brain to process it all. Cecil was just about halfway over that satellite in midair when his motorcycle just sucked out from under him and attached to that satellite like it was a magnet or something. Poor old Cecil's up in that old willow tree. I'm a-coming, Cecil. Just hang on to that willow branch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the show is now over. Hey, give me back my microphone. Hey.
Shut up and listen. I won't ever one of you no good so-and-sos open my yard this very instant. I'm gonna grab my squirrel gun and I'm gonna shoot to kill. Now get open my yard.
Confound it, can't you fly this jet any faster? The bleeding birds are passing us by.
We're moving twice the speed of sound, Mr. Gold.
Only Mark II? Are we in the Dark Ages or something? Drat. Come alive, Van Swizzle. There's no time for a lie down.
What is it?
How soon to Biloxi?
Weather permitting, we will be there in approximately 4 hours.
And how much longer until the 0 hour?
It will be approximately 4 hours and 44 minutes to be precise.
Oh, only 4 hours and 44 minutes and my life could be ruined. This is not happening. I wish it all away.
You are not alone in your despair. People could die, Mr. Gold. I smell a foul wind that grows danker by the minute. It reeks of lawsuits and lengthy prison terms.
Oh, shut up, Van Swizzle, and go back to sleep. My only hope is they have the good sense to stay away from the satellite. Run over there to the satellite and stand next to your motorcycle, Cecil. I want to take your picture.
Hey, Elmer, I thought we were gonna tie up my motorcycle and try to pull it off this thing.
Well, we will directly. I want to add this to my scrapbook of funny pictures. I'm gonna put this one next to that snapshot of you with your tongue stuck to that frozen lamppost.
Well, ain't I just the court jester here, Elmer? Maybe you ought to get into comedy and make comedy movies and just make people laugh all the daggum time.
Oh, now come on, Cecil. Don't carry on like that.
I could just spit. You know, somebody sent in a videotape of me making that jump to that old Channel 6 news.
I know. I seen it. Heck, I imagine the whole town's seen it. Now, Cecil, you ought to be proud that you're a celebrity now. It ain't everybody gets on the Channel 6 hometown blooper show.
This is the most humiliating thing that ever happened to me.
Oh, now, Cecil, I wouldn't say that. I think when you got your tongue stuck to that frozen lamppost last winter, I think that beats it out in the humiliation department.
That's right, Elmer. Get your yucks like everybody else. Just call me Sir Joke-a-Lot.
I just wish you could see your face, Cecil. You look like you just got through sucking a bushel of lemons. I was just fooling you, dadgum. Cecil, every dog has its day, and your day in the spotlight's gonna come. You just mark my word. All you need to do is have a little patience. Now listen here. Grab onto your sickle and act like you're really trying to pull it off. Really bug your eyes out and make your tendon stick out in your neck like you're really straining, all right? Let's make it funny.
Anything to get this show on the road.
All right. That's it. Oh, I wish you could see yourself. Okay, Cecil, look at the birdie. I'm going to take this. Feels like someone's pulling the camera out of my hand. I can't hold on to the dadgum thing. Ah!
Ow! Whoa, Elmer! That camera nearly hit me square in the face.
Well, I tried to hang on to it, Cecil, but it felt like it was going to jerk my arms out of their socket.
Well, let's get the sickle, Elmer. That's what we came here for.
Well, all right. I'll make a stab at it. But heck, that satellite's got a strong magnetic hold. I don't think it wants to let go of your sickle. All right, I already got the rope tied to it. You holler if it starts to slip off my trailer hitch, all right?
All right, Elmer.
All right, Bessie. Okay, now, let's put your back into it, darling. You can do it. Hunker down, girl. Come on. Come on, Bessie, girl. Come on, you can do it. Come on, now. Oh, come on, girl. Put your back into it. Dang, the tires are spinning. Oh, shoot, far. It just ain't worth stripping my gears for that raggedy old scooter. It ain't worth breaking a good rope. I'll just have to tell Cecil I just can't. Whoa! What's that humming sound? Golly bum! Something's pulling the truck backwards. Dadgum, that satellite's got my truck in its magnetic clutches. Lord in mercy. My front end's lifting up. It's rearing up on its back wheels. I'm gonna flip off. I'm sliding into that thing. Dadgum. The truck is collapsing in on me. It's like being in a garbage compactor. Good Lord of mercy.
Elmer, you all right? You all right in there?
Well, I've been better, Cecil. I feel more bruised than broken, though, so I guess I'm all right. How do I look from your perspective?
You look lucky to be alive, Elmer. Goodness, your truck is smushed up like an accordion.
Oh, Lord. I know this is a stupid question, but did I crush your motorcycle?
Yeah, it's junk now.
Well, heck, let's face it, Cecil. It was junk to begin with. But I am sorry about it. Dang, I don't know how in the heck I'm gonna get out of this thing. Upside down in a crumpled up truck. This looks like the sort of thing we'll laugh at later on, but it ain't very funny now. I can't move my left foot. It's caught under a jagged piece of metal.
Yeah?
Would you go tell Sheriff McElroy that I'm hung up like this?
Sure.
He's got the jaws of life, you know.
Yeah, the jaws of life. I've always wanted to see one of them things work, Elmer. I'll be right back, quick as I can.
Okay, thank you, Cease. Take your time. I'll be here when you get back.
It just ain't no use, Sheriff. Elmer's still in that truck. We tried everything. Tried the jaws of life.
Yeah.
Conroy Pip down at the Grease Monkey Haven body shop. He brought over his cutting torch.
Yeah.
But every time you bring anything near that satellite within 20 feet, swoop, clang. You can't hold on to it. I mean, that sucker's magnetized sure enough.
Oh, Lord of mercy. What, did you try something wood rolling, a club or something?
Well, ain't nothing wood strong enough to pry Elmer out of that truck, Sheriff. Dadgum, he's got his foot caught under the steering column.
Oh, Lord. We got bad luck in abundance. You went down there, Doc Stone, and took a look at him. How's Elmer look to you?
Well, sir, as near as I can see, 'tweren't no broken bones or nothing, knock on wood. Have to wait and see about that leg. Wrist or bruises, I'm sure Elmer will live, unless he starves to death.
Dadgum.
Oh, heck no, I don't think he's gonna starve to death. Miss Maddox brought him over a squirrel pie and some mustard greens, fed him to him through the vent window.
Poor Elmer, caught in a 2-ton wad pickup truck, and it's all because of me.
Well, ain't no time to worry about that, Cecil. The main concern is how to get Elmer out of there.
You know, I hear tell sometimes a rabbit, when he's caught in a trap, will chew off his own foot to get out. Of course, I just mentioned that to make conversation. I'm not suggesting Elmer do that.
Forgive my intrusion, gentlemen.
Huh?
I must speak to the officer.
Oh, well, right here, boys, right here. I'm Sheriff McElroy.
Oh, pleased to meet. Oh, so sorry. I've been running from the limousine.
That's okay.
I am Conrad Goldenspoon from Innovatrix.
Oh.
It is a private scientific research firm.
Oh, you're the satellite boy.
Indeed, we are the satellite boys.
Oh, yeah, from 1-800-BIG BANG.
Yes. You spoke to my assistant, Van Swizzle, over the phone. He could not discuss this matter in detail, I'm afraid. The phones have ears, you know. However, Big Bang is, well, it's sort of our attempt at glib humor. The satellite will not explode, I assure you.
It will, in fact, implode.
Implode?
Yes, in 20 minutes, approximately. The satellite is actually an antimatter device, you see. All living things and non-living things are composed of matter, and science dictates that matter cannot be destroyed, but we think we have found a way to do it.
Well, shoot, why did you want to do that in the first place?
The primary goal would be waste disposal, plastics and the like. They take forever to decompose. Now they could be eliminated without a trace. Of course, this implosion was supposed to be tested in space. Gravity conspired against us.
I know. And now this thing's gonna go off right here in Biloxi, and you say 20 minutes?
That is correct. It is rigged with a timing device. However, I do not think there's any need for any serious concern, Sheriff. We passed by this satellite on our way here. We found a few metallic objects attached to it. It is sort of a side effect. It increases in magnetism as it nears the implosion. This will occur in a 50-meter radius, which is quite small, actually.
Yeah.
As long as no one comes near the object, no one should be hurt.
Oh, no.
The satellite itself will be destroyed, a few trees, but other than that, I think we're in the clear.
Wrong, boys. Elmer Corn is caught in one of them metal objects clinging to that satellite.
Caught in his pickup truck like a sardine.
A possible fatality, Mr. Gold.
Oh, I believe I'm going to swoon.
We can't get Elmer out of there because of that magnetic field that thing is giving off. We gotta stop that thing from going off, boys. We got about 15 minutes left. Now come up with something.
The only way, Sheriff, would be to have someone crawl into the satellite and disconnect some wires. It's a very small space, only about 5 decimeters wide. Only a child could fit.
Just a second. Cecil?
Yeah?
Why don't you show that man what you was doing at the bar the other day?
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing you can do with your shoulder?
Yeah, I can dislocate my shoulders. Watch this.
What does this disgusting display have to do with our dilemma?
Well, sir, I would imagine that Cecil can fit into a space about 10 or 12 inches wide when his shoulders are collapsed like that.
Oh, that could work. That could work. My man, are you willing to risk your life to save another?
Say, I'd walk over hot coals to save Elmer.
Well, keep them shoulders dislocated, Cecil. Let's go, boys.
Cecil?
Yeah.
Cecil, what in the heck are you climbing into that thing for?
You just sit tight, Elmer. I gotta dislocate some wires real quick.
Well, why is everybody keeping their distance? Come on, Cecil, give me some answers now. Well, what's going on?
Do that.
Are you sure them walkie-talkies ain't gonna static out around that magnetic field?
Oh, no. We designed these comlinks in a laboratory. They contain crystal circuits to function under magnetic conditions.
What in the heck are y'all doing, Sheriff? Come on, tell me.
Ain't nothing to fret about, Elmer. You just sit tight. Everything's gonna be okay.
Are you sure we're a safe distance for that satellite in case this don't, work out?
Yes, Deputy, yes. 60 meters is more than sufficient. Now, silence, please. I must talk to Mr. Ferris. Young man, approximately 5 meters into the tunnel, you will find a small hole to the right, about 5 decimeters in diameter.
What the heck is a decimeter? Just look for a small hole. This is where you will need to fit in order to disconnect the wires.
All right. I see a small hole. It's right here. And it's got a bunch of blinking lights in it.
Good show, Mr. Ferris. You found it. Now, look into the opening. You will see 4 colored wires.
4 colored wires. I see them. Dadgummit, this is a tight fit. Even with my shoulders bent like a boomerang.
The blue wire, do you see it? Disconnected at once.
Blue? I can't tell which one's blue.
This is no time for stupidity, Mr. Ferris.
It ain't stupidity. I'm colorblind. I'm just gonna unplug them all.
Dear God, no! No, Mr. Ferris. Don't do that. You'll trigger the implosion. Just get out of there at once. You have 30 seconds.
Japers, I'm stuck.
Lord have mercy, he can't get out of there. Hang on, Cecil. Me and Roland will get you out.
Sheriff, Deputy, come back.
My worst fear confirmed.
Hang in there. We're gonna throw a rope into you, Cecil.
Yeah, don't panic, old boy.
Somebody tell me what in the hell's going on?
Oh, no. They're gone. The police officers, Mr. Korn, Mr. Ferris, all gone. I've killed them all.
Well, now. That was a grim ending, wasn't it? Well, this is a morgue, you know. But please, do not despair. This story has only begun. Do return next time, won't you? You will not believe what happens next. Until then, pleasant dreams.
You have just heard Chet Chetters' Tales from the Morgue. Today's installment, part 1 of 1-800-BIG BANG. The names and characters portrayed in this production are fictitious. Any similarities with actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. A production by M&J Audio Theater.
For correspondence, sent to M&J Audio Theater, 923 East Main, Mejia, Texas. Mejia is spelled M-E-X-I-A. Our zip is 76667.
Alright, I do really love how they set this whole story up about the satellite being something from one of the governments and it was a testing thing. And I really love the government person that's in charge of it and his assistant just how weirdly dry and the accent of the assistant, it's a shame what happened and all of that. I find it hilarious and fun, and just how Cecil Ferris is trying to say, hey, I helped out too during the whole rescuing of the animals, and then trying to impress the people by dislocating his shoulders, and then trying to get inside of the satellite to help out Elmer Corn, and it really shows how good of a friendship they have. And I really hope you like this first part of it. And like I said, here soon I'm going to record the next part. And so I'm trying to think maybe within another 12 hours or so I'll play the other part of this. Let's see and find out. I'm not too sure. But I will have the next part of this episode up here soon. And I really hope that you did enjoy it, and go ahead and hit the like button, comment if you would like, and share it with your friends who you think would enjoy this kind of a story, and to help them get a break from their hump day blues. And I just think this is gonna be kind of a regular thing now, where I pick out maybe a radio play or something like that for hump day on Wednesdays, just to give you guys a quick break. And not all the time am I going to do a two-parter one. Most of the time I'll try and keep it down to a one-parter. But if there's a two-parter, I'll definitely make two different videos and set them out just to get it all out there and let you guys hear what happens. But also split it apart so it's not all just put into one thing. Unless you guys want to try that. Hey, maybe I can set that up next week with one of the next parts. But I really hope you did enjoy. And it's always fun to do these for you. And to help you guys out, it just makes me so happy. And it would really make me happy if you would actually go out and get your booster shot if you can. Go out and get your vaccine. Also, mask up. That definitely helps. And also, social distance. And all of these things put together will help keep us safe, and help keep the ones around us safe who cannot go out and get their shots because there's something up with the immune system and it just doesn't work. So let's try and keep each other safe, and we all live on one planet, so let's at least try and be civil. So until next time, I love all you bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs so much. Until next time, Wolf out.